Take your lyre and sing. Listen to the news I bring. Frosty breath on the window. See a friend in the snow that gently falls. Feel the truth in those sad eyes. See the smile that's so rare, just like the love she waits for.
And she plays a game of her own as she sleeps within the firelight. For her dreams are incredibly wild, but they're lost and gone forever with the dawn.
Fair and friend of the fleece folk, warrior bold, shepherd wise, fair prince of peace. Someone waits in the doorway. On a white horse he comes and holds out the hand she waits for.
So they ride through a valley of mist to a castle in the heavens, where he lays her down to rest. But he's lost and gone forever with the dawn.
See her ride in her dreamland. Mermaids sing in the sunset, sadly asking if beauty ever walks free. But Queen Frost only whispers, maidens, you will remain to be free. See her ride in her dreams. Lord of the seven sons, keeper of the keys of time, heal me. See, my hand is moving, touching all that's real. And once it stroked love's body, now it closed the past. The scent of a flower, the colors of the morning, friends to believe in, tears soon forgotten. See how the
Passing by the padlock swings, the roundabout still turning. Ahead they see a small girl on her way home with a pram. Inside the archway the priest greets them with a courteous nod. He's close to God, looking back at days of 4 instead of 2. Years seem so few, heads bent in prayer for friends not there. Leaving tuppence on the plate, they hurry down the path and through the gate and wait to board the bus that ambles down the street.
Dear friend, when you're gone, there'll always be this song to remind you of where you once belonged. Though far you fly away, your face will bless the day. Each tree, each stream, each flower, all they leave to say, yeah. The sun will shine again, new dawns will rise again, and we'll be together until the very end. The sun will shine again, new dawns will rise again, and we'll be together until the end.
tell his tale. Tinker alone within a storm, and losing hope he clears the leaves beneath the tree. 7 stones lay on the ground. Within the 7th house a friend was found, and the changes of no consequence will pick up the reins from nowhere. Sailors in peril on the sea, amongst the waves are rock glooms near and not yet seen. The seagull flying by, the captain turns the boat and he asks not why, and the changes of no consequence will pick up the reins from nowhere. Despair that tires the world brings the old man laughter. The laughter of the world only grieves him. Believe him, the old man's guiding chance. I heard the old man tell his tale. Farmer who knows not when to sow consults the old man clutching money in his hand. With a shrug the old man smiled, took the money, left the farmer wild, and the changes of no consequence will pick up the reins from nowhere. Nowhere.
Sanitize the world brings the old man laughter. The laughter of the world only grieves him. Leave him.
The old man's guide is yours.
When all the world lies steeped in tears, trees, and for the fields stand frosted over. Please take my hand and step with me between the glow of the sunset streaming down. They say that one forgets these things, and through the pain sorrow turns to laughter. But all the joy that you bring to me means more than what my lonely eyes could ever see. Your love can help me get through. Give me your love, that's all you can do. The paleness of the autumn sun will be reborn to warm the springtime. But love grown old unlike the sun, she stays forever cold. Well, once she goes, your love can help me get through. Give me your love, that's all you can do. Came the night, the mist dissolved the trees, and in the broken light, colors fly, fading by. Pale and cold, as figures fill the glade, gray is the web they spin, on and on and on and on. Through the flames, still summer lingers on, though her picture soon shattered. Always the same, but there are gears in the shades of dawn, and though your eyes are dim, all of the pieces in the sky. There was once a harvest in this land, reaped from the turquoise sky. Harlequin, Harlequin. Dancing round, 3 children fill the glade. Theirs was the laughter in the winding stream, and in between close your door, the picture fades again.
is not lost. The light appears in the shades of dawn when your eyes can see all of the pieces. Put them back, put them back. Here am I, while away the mornings since you gone. Too long have I lay alone, not knowing which way to turn. And there you are, quite sure that you were right, knowing full well that I'd be the first one to go down, and you'd be the one who was laughing, except when things weren't going your way. And then the lady would say that she had enough, wandering around on her own. The day you left, well, I think you knew you'd not be back. Well, at least it would seem that way, because you never said goodbye. But when it comes round to you and me, I'm sure it will work out alright. And you'd be the one who was laughing and giving me something I don't need. And you know I'd always hold you and keep you warm. Oh, more fool me. Oh, but when it comes round to you and me, I ask myself, do I really believe in your love? And yes, I'm sure it will work out alright.
There is lamb's wool under my naked feet. The wool is soft and warm, gives off some kind of heat. A salamander scurries into flame to be destroyed. Imaginary creatures are trapped in birth on celluloid. The fleas cling to the golden fleece, hoping they'll find peace. Each thought and gesture a chord in celluloid. There's no hiding in memory, there's no wrong to avoid. The crawlers cover the floor in the red ochre corridor. On my second sight of people, they've more lifeblood than before. They're moving in time to a heavy wooden door, where the needle's eye is winking, closing on the pore. The carpet crawlers heed their callers. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. There's only one direction in the faces that I see. It's upward to the ceiling, where the chamber's said to be. Like the forest fight for sunlight that takes root in every tree. They are pulled up by the magnet, believing they're free. The carpet crawlers heed their callers. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. Mild man and Superman are held in kryptonite, and the wise and foolish virgins giggle with their bodies glowing bright. Through the dawn, a harvest feast is lit by candlelight. It's the bottom of a staircase, but spirals out of sight. The carpet crawlers keep their callers. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. The porcelain mannequin with shattered skin fears attack, and the eager back lift up their pictures. They carry all they lack. The liquid has congealed, which has seeped out through the crack, and the tickler takes his stickle back. The carpet crawlers heed their callers. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. We gotta get him to get out. We got to get him to get out. 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 Carpet crawlers heed their callers. We gotta get him to get out. trust. I'd rather trust a countryman than a town man. You can judge by his eyes, take a look if you can. You smile through his guard. Survival trains hard. I'd rather trust a man who works with his hands. He looks at you once, you know he understands. Don't need any shield when you're out in the field. But down here, I'm so alone with my fear, with everything that I hear and every single door that I've walked through. Brings me back here again. I've got to find my way. The priest and the magician singing all the chants that they have ever heard, and they're all calling out my name. Even academics searching printed word. My father to the left of me, my mother to the right. Like everyone else, they're pointing, but nowhere feels quite right. And I need someone to believe in, someone to trust. I need someone to believe in, someone to trust. I'd rather trust a man who doesn't shout what he's found. There's no need to sell if you're homeward bound. If I choose a side, you won't take me for a ride. Back inside this chamber of so many doors, I've nowhere to hide. I'd give you all of my dreams if you'd help me find the door be near, he finds a long passageway lit by chandelier. Each step he takes, the perfumes change from familiar fragrance to flavors strange. A magnificent chamber meets his eye. Inside, a long rose water pool is shrouded by fine mist. Stepping in the moist silence, with the warm breeze he's gently kissed. Thinking he is quite alone, he enters the room as if it were his own. But ripples on the sweeping water reveal some company unthought of. Rail stands astonished, doubting his sight, struck by beauty, gripped in fright. 3 vermilion snakes of female face, the smallest motion filled with grace. Muted melodies fill the echoing hall, but there is no sign of warning in the siren's call. Rail, welcome, we are the Lamia of the Pool. We have been waiting for our waters to bring you cool. Putting fear beside him, he trusts in beauty blind. He slips into the nectar, leaving his shredded clothes behind. With their tongues they test, taste and judge all that is mine. They move in a series of caresses that glide up and down my spine. As they nibble the fruit of my flesh, I feel no pain, only a magic that a name would stain. With the first drop of my blood in their veins, their faces are convulsed in mortal pains. The fairest cries, we all have loved you well. Empty snake-like body floats, silent sorrow in empty boats. A sickly sourness fills the room, the bitter harvest of a dying bloom. Looking for motion I know I will not find. I stroke the curls now turning pale, in which I lain entwined. Oh, Lamia, your flesh that remains I will take as my food.